Okay, no need to shit on AI.
Yeah, I use AI all the time, actually.
It's an accessibility tool, Simon. No need to do that.
If you want, I can tell you how I use it. I take pictures of things that I can't read, and it reads it to me using the LLM and like an OCR. And even for art, it's good. Like, I know people, as soon as I say that, they'll be like, well, that's fine, but using art isn't. And the truth is, like, all artists need to get over the idea of owning ideas. Intellectual property is just as bad when it's your, like, cat girl doodle as a vaccine. It's all bad.
I don't care what you think about analytical AI. Stop shitting on LLMs and like taking those side jabs at it and stuff. I don't appreciate it. And it's something people here use for accessibility in a variety of ways. You're just attacking accessibility tools because you don't like people having accessibility tools to use. It ain't doing shit to creativity. Having one more option makes more creativity than there was before.
Yeah, and
You ain't
honestly, all this does is benefit the people who can already do stuff anyway, because all of the shame against AI is just, making their stuff look even better by comparison anyway. So, like, ultimately, they're just pushing this as, like, you know, what Rose just said. Like, fundamentally, there are people out there that can only make AI or only make AI art, and they can only get pleasure from art doing it that way. And you telling them to do it a different way is just basically telling them not to take pleasure from art.
And I mean,
Like,
it only doesn't even matter in this instance. It's like, if it helps them more, it helps them more. It's
yeah,
a decision and a choice.
that's true.
We're opposed to generative AI being misused. Okay, well, let me be very clear here. I don't care.
I mean, what do you think misusing things even is? Because, I mean, people can already manipulate others with just their skills. All this is doing is creating, like, a
It's giving
skill
another
bot
option.
that, yeah, that gives people that access. Like, I think you should think about why you only want a minority of people to have this power. Like, to perfectly replicate images from, like, a thought form or whatever,
Like,
or a
like I,
video.
a comparison I have for this one is like fucking like the classic wheelchair, right? It's like cops can use wheelchairs, Nazis can use wheelchairs and wheel their way up to someone to harass them.
That's true.
I am not going to be shitting on a wheelchair, because the wheelchair has nothing to do with the problem. And I will still be building accessibility for wheelchairs, even if a Nazi just so happens to have a wheelchair. I don't care. So I'm going to be clear, the conversation on this topic is over, and next time you say something negative about AI in this instance, you're out. I don't want to hear it. It's all we hear from so many people all the time. It's all so many people can talk about. Like, you're repeating
Yeah.
opinions that are in the top page of Reddit every other day. I think we're good. Alright, I'm queued up for the next one, Midwest.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh yeah, leave. Let me leave. I was still spectating. Continue.
Okay, so for the COVID thing, I only have one piece of COVID news I was able to find. Um, According to this Medical Express thing, there's a new study out saying that 56% of long COVID patients have symptoms after 6 months. So it's looking like after 6 months, half of them, over half, still have, symptoms of long COVID. And of those ones left, I imagine a higher proportion of them will continue on, with the symptoms for the 6 months after that. So that's way higher than it was before. I think before it was assumed to be like 20%, continued having them. And I'll put the link for that in chat. But yeah. Here we go. But I don't know. What do you think about that, Midwest?
Uh, oh, sorry. I was messing around with my loadout for a second. It's
That's
it's good.
fine. Hmm. Yeah, it's just, I
I
don't know.
mean,
More people having.
oh yeah, oh wait, long COVID. Wait, that's not good. That's bad. Actually, yeah. I mean, that's just gonna increase the support needs, and they're already not doing much, and the medical uh the medical people, I feel like, are ultimately going to be very burdened by the fact that, I mean, America has an aging population. World empires kind of work like this, just with the population I can't talk, pyramid, where as you have a society like America, Russia, or China, you are going to have a lot of people born at once after you get industrialization, and then they stop having as many kids. And then what happens is you have this fat lump of you know, like people that you're going to have to take care of, and they make no priority to do so. So then you have overwhelmed systems, even though we can all predict this because we have the data, like we have all the numbers.
That's true.
Like that's why people want a planned economy so bad, I think, is because they see like, oh, capitalism can give me everything I want. I just need to be planned for, but they don't think about all the other parts of that and how they can go wrong. Like, what if the guy making the plan just isn't planning for you? What if he doesn't care about you at all? Like, like it's like that. You have to be involved in the planning, or else you won't be planned for.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That does about sum it up.
Ooh, a generator.
Yeah, it's annoying how prevalent the anti-AI stuff is.
Yeah.
But such is life. We knew reactionary stuff was increasing going into this. I've known it for years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these people's position is fundamentally being threatened, right? And you always appeal to fascism when you're losing your privilege. That's just mechanically how this works, I
Yeah.
believe.
I just
I'm
thought it
gonna
wouldn't be so obvious. I don't know. Well, I thought it would be more or less obvious, I guess is the best way to put it. I thought either I wouldn't notice it or like everyone, including the people becoming more reactionary, would like notice it and like accept it and state it.
Noticing it is no defense against it.
That's
That's what people
true.
need to realize. A lot of people have this liberal fantasy. Here's how liberals think this is going to work, okay? It's literally like some shit from the Twilight Zone. Like, this is how they think. They think, I'm going to notice the fascist, and then I'm going to point at them, and I'm going to be like, you, sir, are a fascist, and we should not listen to you. And then everyone's going to turn around. But that never, ever fucking happens. And it's only ever happened in, like
Liberal
propaganda.
TV
It's not,
shows, yeah.
yeah. And then everyone clapped type stories, yeah.
That's pretty true. And then everyone clapped. Yeah,
Like, ooh, oh shit, I walk right into that.
oops.
But ultimately, I think all of this only happens because so many of these people, like, they cannot not fall for it because their entire identity is tied up in what they do for rich people. Like, they are entirely defined, you know, by
Yeah.
that, not
They're
by their
defined
passions. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're defined by being more creative, TM. So like they hate things that challenge their superiority there. It's just
Yeah.
they're the best worker. And that's why there's so much like syndicalism stuff too. It's everyone wants ruled by the workers, TM.
Yeah.
Because they think they're the best worker. They think they're the actual superior people. Damn. So they think, the issue with capitalism is that they, the real superior people, don't have power.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I would say progressivism and every fantasy based around that is kind of based, like, comes from that. The prime archetype of this is like basically a Connecticut Yankee. Like, all of this shit is downstream of the Victorian ideal of like a Connecticut Yankee.
Yeah.
Like, this is the ideas that they developed, and this is how they fundamentally behave. And they forced everyone to behave like that after the Civil War. Oh shit.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
I should not have done that.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well they missed actually.
That's funny. That's funny.
Well, things are not going great in this game, but that's okay.
Yeah. At least it gives us a chance to talk about, like, COVID, capitalism, and workerism.
Yeah. Like, what a lot of it comes down to is the idea. The idea that people think fascists are fascists because they're disabled, because they're stupid or dumb or insane.
Yeah.
They think all the impacts of fascism are infighting. And they think they're the true superior group to you.
Yeah.
So it's not even scratch liberal or fascist bleeds, it's just like,
They're fascists that don't want to look racist. Too
yeah.
racist. They have to be always fitting in. It is all about perceptions. But I always say that. I mean,
Yeah, it's actually, let me think. I watched, or I read a post recently where it was saying, like, geeks are just as masculine as jocks TM, it's just a different kind of masculinity. Still as misogynistic and things of that nature. It's just
yeah,
the upper echelon Victorian
indeed.
you know,
It is a
masculinity
dandy
TM.
type